Hi, David here, One Up Gaming. This is episode 354 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Please go visit our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. I will just mention Joe Dowling. He's got his new book out now called The Outrunners. He also runs or helps run the Four Quarters arcade bars that are around. I think there's some in London and some in Newcastle. Probably some elsewhere as well. But please go buy his book. Please. He came on our podcast, the 350th special. We just did a quick interview and chat with him. So yeah, help him out, buy his book. So as I say, oneupgaming.co.uk. We're sponsored this week by Games Inspired Music. It's an album available now, streamed by 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. And we also have our we also have our first 100 podcasts available to buy from audiobooksontape.com. I'll double check if that's still working or not, and I might leave these off until it's working. But give it a try. If it's not working, send love to the guy. He's a great guy. So that is what I've got to say there. I will just sort of say we do have two giveaways. New giveaways, I should say. So first of all, this is not really well prepared, whether I'll just quickly disappear and come back. Well, I won't, because I'll cut this bit out. So first giveaway is again the Evercade Interplay Collection 2 cartridge. If you want this, please be in the UK and just leave a comment on any video that just says Evercade, and yeah, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment, and then you can get a chance to win that. Then the next thing that we have is a t-shirt to give away. It's still wrapped up in its bag. So if you want this, just subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave the comment t-shirt on any video and we'll give this away. Please, again, UK only, just for postage reasons. And then we've got two new giveaways now. So the first one is a Turtle Beach Recon 70, the Lavender edition, I believe it is. It is compatible with the Xbox Series S, Series X, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, PC and Mac. It also has a 3.5mm jack, so you can use it on your phone. So again, very similar to everything else. Just go on to our YouTube channel, subscribe to us and leave a comment saying Recon 70 and you get a chance to win these. Again, please, UK only, just because of the postage sort of situation, but you get a chance to win that. And we also have a Turtle Beach Recon 50. Now this is like in the Nintendo Switch sort of colours. So half of it's like a light blue, half of it's like a nice red. Again, works with all the stuff, Series X, Series S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC, Mac, mobile. 3.5mm jack. It's got an actual microphone that can pop off. So you can use these just as normal headphones when you're out and about. But yeah, if you want these, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment, Recon 50 on any video, and we'll go through and we'll give away these. So that is everything that we've got with this week's show. So we'll have a quick break and we'll come back with what we've been playing this week. So back in a few seconds.
Hello Andy, this is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
So it's still me, David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 354, and we've got some games we've been playing this week. So first of all, MotoGP 23, and I've never been a massive fan of like motorbike sort of games, but I will say this one is probably the best motorbike game I've played for a very long time. The handling just felt a little bit better than normal. Most of these sort of motorbike games, I know it's all about the flow and the feel, where you have to sort of drift around the corners and get the feel of the turns and the handling mechanics and all that. But for some reason this game felt a little bit easier to get into. You didn't fall off your bike every 3 seconds, and it looked really pretty. You know, it looked really nice. So I will say that the yeah, Milestone, you've done a really great game. I will just say that Milestone, please do a redo or a new version of Gravel. Now Gravel is a arcade racing game, like an off-roader, similar to like some of the Sega sort of games, so it has a similar feel to like a Sega Rally, that sort of thing. It was amazing. I loved Gravel so much. So the next game that we played this week was EA Sports PGA Tour. Now this is the new PGA Tour game that EA has been doing for years, because they haven't released one for a few years. And what can you say? It was just bad. The graphical popping, it just looked rough. It looked really rough. It really did. I couldn't believe how bad this game looked, considering how long the game's been in development for. So, and I mean, I'd have a guess that the trailers that's behind me now make the game look absolutely stunning. But playing the game, it was just a bad game. I couldn't believe it.
Dude, that looks really good. The way the ball is reacting to
they're not Tiger Woods games either, but the ones that 2K are now making, them ones look and play so much better than this. So I'm sorry EA Sports, you've done dirty on this one. It's not very good. Next up, I think I wrote the name of the game wrong, but I think it was like MXGP, like a motocross sort of game. MXGP 2020. Now it's an old game. I think I bought it on the sale for like £1, and it's not great, it's not bad, it's just a fun little game that you can just pick up and have a few minutes on. And I thought it was not bad, you know. Now some of these motocross games I can play because it's not as horrendously difficult as some of the proper circuit based motorbike games, because on the circuit ones you have to proper lean into the corners and get the feeling of the handling, whereas these ones you can just turn and accelerate, it's easier to get into. So the next game we played this week was Micro Machines World Tour. No, it wasn't. Micro Machines World Series. And this one, it looks as though it's been created for an online focused game. It's like, no, just do a nice, easy to play single player sort of thing, and then add the multiplayer bit on. Because Micro Machines isn't a franchise that will sell millions of games anymore. Back in the early 90s, when it was on the Mega Drive with the J-Cart, I think it was, where you could plug the controllers into the cartridge of 4 players, it was really good, it was really fun. Micro Machines V3 for the PlayStation, that looked and played amazing. But unfortunately these games, yes, it looks alright and it plays well, it just doesn't have the feeling that they used to, and they have a really budget feel now. So Micro Machines World Series, it might be cheap, it might be peanuts, but it's not very good, unfortunately. Next game, Lumines Remastered, and this one is a puzzle game that's also got music elements mixed into it, so if you can get the blocks of puzzles put down on the grid to disappear in the beat of the music, you get more points, things like that. It's an amazing puzzle game, and get buy it, it's amazing, it's cheap, it's cheerful, looks amazing, plays amazing, music's stunningly amazing. Yeah, Lumines, amazing game. You can get it on PS1, you can get it on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Series S and X, PC, Nintendo Switch. You can get it anywhere. You can probably even get it on your mobile phone. So next up is a mobile phone game, and that's Gardenscapes. And this is one of those ones where you see those mint adverts on every single 3 seconds of a mobile game, where you have to try and pull the blocks out and get the coins to the person and not kill them. It's like that. It's a simple game. I do like these sort of things where it's like a 5-minute, just quickly turn your brain off, have a few minutes of sat at the toilet just doing that. And it looks alright, plays alright. It's a free-to-play game with adverts, what more do you need? And the last game that we played this week is Fightin' Rage. Now this is a 2D side-scrolling brawler, and it's similar to like the Streets of Rage, Final Fight, Turtles, those sort of games. gorgeous graphics. It looks good. A little bit slow to move, but can you put up with that with the graphics? I think so. Really good sprites. I'd give it a go. It's cheap. So yeah, so that's Fighting Rage. It's not quite as good as some of the older sort of games. Like I said, it's a very cheap indie game, but it's a nice little game. So we are still playing around with Boosteroid. I'll edit the hiccup out. But yeah, so Boosteroid, there is a gaming challenge out at the minute. This should go out live quickly enough. Download the app, fill out the form that's from boosteroid.com, and you can get a chance to win some new games. All you need to do is play one of 3 games. I think it is Rocket League, Fortnite, and Fall Guys. I think they're the 3 games. Go onto the Boosteroid site. It's got challenges. It's got 3 levels: easy, medium, and hard challenges for each game. You can enter as many times as you want. You need to record gameplay showing the Boosteroid boot up sequence, well, the Boosteroid app, and once you get into the game, then you just try and get it done and put it up onto YouTube and link it to them so they can see it. But yeah, Boosteroid, we're still enjoying the Boosteroid app. It's still fun. I really enjoy playing around with it. It's just different. I mean, when I do sleep shifts at work, I can take me Xbox control pad, take my laptop, and just connect to their Wi-Fi. I don't connect to their Wi-Fi, but connect to their Wi-Fi and just play some games before I go to bed. Pretty cool. So on the website we do have some reviews. We've got the reviews of MotoGP 23, Death or Treat, Socobus, Zombieland Headshot Fever Reloaded, Roxy Raccoon 2 Topsy Turvy, Eras, Annie Roth The Queen's Tyranny. So that's what we've got going at the moment. We do have some of our new weekly series going live from this week, so we have a few more bits and bobs going up, something different. So please keep subscribing to the YouTube channel. Everything that we do is for you guys. If we do anything that you want to see more of, let us know in the comments. Email us, contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And that, my friends, is what I've been doing this week. So we'll have a quick break and we'll come back with this week's news. Hello, still me, David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 354. And we'll have a quick go through some of the news that's been out this week. I will just go through this. So, first bit of news that we have: Xbox Series S with 1TB SSD in carbon black was unveiled at the Xbox Showcase. So it's going to be released on the 1st of September, so just in time for Starfield, which will release on the 6th of September. The Xbox Series S will cost $350 USD, available to pre-order right now. So it's the exact same speed, same performance as the original Series S. It's just in black and it's got a double the SSD size. And it also has a black controller instead of the white controller. So there's basically no difference apart from the double storage. So you can now buy the Western Digital expansion. So for the 500 gigabytes it's $79.99, or for 1TB it's $150. So the Xbox Series S isn't a terrible deal if you're looking for more storage, as long as you don't mind the lack of a disk drive. With the announcements, Phil Spencer also mentioned that Xbox has increased shipments of the Xbox Series X to meet demand. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the Xbox is finally going to be able to find in shops like the PlayStation 5's slightly getting there now? You can walk into a shop and buy it. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out soon, won't we? So next bit of news, we have Forza Motorsport finally gets an official release date. So after first being announced in 2020, Forza Motorsport finally has an official release date of October the 10th, 2023. It's a follow-up to 2017's Forza Motorsport 7, and the release date announcement arrived alongside a new gameplay trailer that showed off more of the game's detailed cars, adding in the Cadillac V-Series R and the Corvette E-Ray for the first time. This new entry from Turn 10 Studios is said to feature a generational leap in immersion that will be achieved by real-time ray tracing, improved physics and vehicle destruction, and a full day-night cycle and weather system. We got our first look at true gameplay from Forza Motorsport in 2022. In early 2023, we learned that the game will have over 500 cars to collect and race, with over 100 of those being brand new to the series. There will also be more than 800 unique upgrades to make those cars even better. Yeah. So Forza Motorsport. I mean, I do love the Motorsport series. I love more on-track based rather than the Horizon sort of series. But I don't know. Have I just sort of lost interest in some of these games? I mean, I've got Gran Turismo 7. I've never played that, but we'll see. So next bit of news: Payday 3 gets a release date and is headed straight to Game Pass. Payday 3 officially has a release date and it's headed to Game Pass on September 21st. During the Xbox Game Showcase, Starbreeze Studios showed off another look at the action-packed Payday 3 and announced it's a day one release on Game Pass. The trailer shows off more of the series' classic action-packed co-op first-person shooter gameplay, with the original Payday crew and their masks returning once more to the franchise. Adding to the press release from Starbreeze, the Payday gang with New York unknown appears. Yeah, I've never played Payday. I've never played Payday 2, so I don't know. It looked alright. You know, all these sort of games, they look nice. They're always looking nice, don't they? But I guess we'll see. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. So not long to wait until we see what. Sea of Thieves announces Monkey Island crossover at the Xbox Showcase. So Sea of Thieves is finally meeting up with another big pirate. Guybrush Threepwood? Is it Threepwood? So Xbox revealed more details about the collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. That still sounds weird, Lucasfilm Games. Wasn't it just Lucas Games? In a blog post after the announcement, which billed it as a 3-part Tall Tale expansion that will start rolling out on July 20th. It'll be released in monthly installments, all of which will be free. Officially titled The Legend of Monkey Island, the expansion will feature characters including Guybrush Threepwood, Elaine, LeChuck, Murray the Demonic Talking Skull, and voice actors from the classic adventure series. You'll get to visit freely explorable versions of both Melee Island and Monkey Island, solving puzzles in a point-and-click style adapted for Sea of Thieves first-person view. God damn! And it'll all take place in the Sea of the Damned. So you'll have no interruptions from other players as you relive the iconic series in a brand new way. Yeah, I've never played Sea of Thieves either. I'm not a big multiplayer focused sort of game. I don't know. I just don't find them interesting. It's just me. I'm weird. So I guess we'll go to the next bit of news, and that is that Star Wars Outlaws officially revealed at the Xbox Game Show. We first saw Star Wars Outlaws, a new open-world narrative-driven game by Massive Entertainment, the developer behind Tom Clancy's The Division 1 and 2. While we did not get any gameplay shown at today's showcase, we will have long to wait as the trailers end revealed that the company plans to provide a full gameplay walkthrough at tomorrow's Ubisoft Forward event. In a press release shortly after, we learned that Star Wars Outlaws is set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. That means nothing to me, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Mentions that players will control Kay Vess, no idea, who along with her friend Nyx, no idea, attempt one of the greatest heists in Outer Rim has ever seen. Just making up words now. More interestingly, the press release touts that Star Wars Outlaws is the first open-world Star Wars game with Lucasfilm Games VP Douglas Riley, noting that Star Wars Outlaws will be an action-adventure story filled with characters and planets both new and well-known to the Star Wars galaxy. Of course it'll have old characters, that's what the bloody franchise has lived on for these years. Anyway, there was gameplay shown the next day, and yes, it looks nice, but I'm just not so sure. Is this going to be another one of these sort of games that everyone goes on about and then it just tends up being not very good? Or is it going to be actually a really good game? We'll find out in, I guess, next year. So the next bit of news is Fable officially revealed at the Xbox showcase. Fable fans have been waiting ever so impatiently for any news on the next-gen reboot of the beloved fantasy RPG franchise. And 2023's Xbox Games Showcase has finally delivered with a reveal courtesy of the IT crowd's Richard Ayoade. I like the way the Americans, they only think that him as the IT crowd. He does loads of stuff. I love him. Well, then again, the IT crowd was probably one of my favourite TV shows of the last last 20 years now. It's old. So Xbox began teasing Fable's appearance at its showcase at the end of May, and we finally got to see gameplay, combat, and the classic Fable humour, as well as teasers of plot including giants, vegetables, and sandwiches. Ayoade seems to be in Fable in the role of Dave, a vegetable enthusiast, a giant one that the player climbs a beanstalk to confront. We'll have to wait for more details on that one. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a release date for it today, but like Xbox's other first-party offerings, it will eventually be on Game Pass day 1. Yeah. I don't know, I wasn't massively impressed with the trailer. I really wasn't. But I guess that's just me. I guess I'm old and jaded and I just don't care about games anymore. So we'll go into the next bit of news. And that one is, my friends, Superman Legacy will reportedly introduce the Authority Superior Team. I've no idea what that is. Certain members of the Authority Superior Team that is also set to get its own standalone film. I've never heard of him. As reported by THR, Superman Legacy, the film that is set to kick off James Gunn and Peter Safran's new DCU, is gearing up for some screen tests in the near future. Alongside expected roles like Clark Kent, Lois Lane and Lex Luthor, part of the test, THR also notes members of supergroup The Authority, which are to be introduced in the movie, will be cast after. Those familiar with The Authority, no idea, was one of the films announced as part of DCU's Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters. While not much is known about the film, it looks to bring Wildstorm characters into the DCU, who believe the only way to fix the broken world is to take things into their own hands. Gunn also previously said the Authority film would be a very different kind of superhero story. Is it going to tell you who is in the Authority group? Brutal group of superheroes, valued successful mission above all else. No, I have no idea. Anyway, the Superman Legacy is penciled in for July the 11th, 2025. So, are you guys excited for James Gunn's take on this thing? I will just say, I watched the Guardians Galaxy 3. Not as laugh out loud as it used to be, but I Isn't that like Chucky's or Phil and Lil? Dill? I think of the Rugrats. But yeah, it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. It was a fitting end. I thought it was nice. I just don't like the way that they have a nice end of the movies, and then it sort of says at the end, and they will return in the future. So no, just let them. I know it's money, but I guess they can just pass the mantle on to certain other people. We will go into the next bit of news. So yeah, leave comments if you're interested in these Superman movies, if you're interested in the DCU, if you're a Marvel fan, let me know. I'm quite interested. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy some of the movies, but they're just a bit boring. Anyway, Sonic Superstars developers explain why they're finally abandoning Green Hill Zone. For the past few years, the Sonic franchise had a Green Hill Zone problem. The opening level to 1991's original Sonic is certainly iconic, but it seems like the Blue Blur was returning to Green Hill just as often as Star Wars revisits Tatooine. Why do they keep going about Star Wars? I hate Star Wars. Sonic fans played through levels set in Green Hill Zone in 2011's Sonic Generations, Sonic Forces, and Sonic Mania in 2017, and last year's Sonic Origins and Sonic Frontiers. But in Sonic Superstars, the newly announced side-scrolling game with 3D graphics and 4-player co-op, the series is finally speeding away from the classic levels, as we've seen time and time again. Even Sonic Origins did have a Green Hills part. New to go in there and create these brand new islands that you get to explore as Sonic. We wanted to take Sonic to the new North Star Islands and have Sonic run in these new environment. So we wanted to new places, blah blah blah. Yep, so no Green Hill Zone, no chemical plant, which is good. No levels you've seen in prior 2D Sonic games. That being said, Sonic Superstars is set to return. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you like Sonic? Do you like the 2D style things? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I like these sort of games, but it needs to be like a $20-$30 sort of game, doesn't it? It can't be like a full $60 game. It's just wrong. Next up. So, Logitech is axing the Blue microphone brand. So basically, like I've got here, I have a Blue Snowball, and I've used it for, oh god, it's like 10 years now, I'd ever guess. It still works. It's still working nicely, I think. It's not white anymore. It's more of a cream colour. The sticker, oh god, is coming off slightly, but it still works perfectly fine. So they also have like the Blue Yeti. So the merging of the Blue microphones, Logitech explains it will keep the Blue name to describe Logitech's technology such as Blue Voice, Logitech's microphone technology. More interestingly, the tweet also notes that Logitech is also planning to merge its Astro Gaming and Logitech creators brands and sell these products under the Logitech G brand. Logitech noted on Reddit that Astro brand will continue to live. So Logitech, what do you guys think? I've loved my little Blue microphone. Do you guys use Blue microphones or anything? Or is it just a company that owns that many different brands, they're just merging everything into one? So instead of it being like a Blue microphone, like a Blue Snowball, it'll be the Logitech Snowball. I don't think it'll make too much difference as long as it's still decent technology inside. So we'll go to the next bit of news, and that is Netflix reportedly sees a spike in sign-ups following password sharing crackdown. The week following Netflix's infamous May 23 password sharing crackdown saw the stream experience 4 of the largest days of subscriber growth in the past 4.5 years, according to analytics. Netflix had the 4 single largest days of US user acquisition in the 4.5 years that Antenna has been measuring the streaming service. Based on the most current data available, Netflix saw almost 100,000 daily sign-ups on both May 26th and May 27th. Netflix revealed back in February it was planning a broad rollout of a new policy that would prevent users from sharing passwords between households in the US and other territories. On May 23rd, the streaming giant began its offensive. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys use Netflix? Because I don't. I can't afford it. I'm a poor little boy and I can't afford much. But yeah, I mean, I do understand. It's what is it, £8, £10 a month, something like that. It's not nothing. And then if you're in the UK, you have to have your sort of TV license, and you have to have all your Sky stuff. You have to have your broadband stuff. You have to have all your TV stuff, and everything all gets added on together. Then you have your Netflix subscription, then you have your Amazon Prime subscription, you have your Disney Plus subscription, and it just all goes loads and loads and loads. So next bit of news, Star Trek Infinite is a new grand strategy game from Paradox. I always used to love Paradox because I used to call them a Paradox. Paradox has announced a new strategy game set in the Star Trek universe. Star Trek Infinite is developed by Quantum League maker Nimble Giant Entertainment and was revealed during Summer Game Fest. The teaser trailer shows a Federation fleet approach the Borg. Art shows famous Star Trek creators such as Captain Picard, Dukat, and Gowron. A full reveal is set to be June 16th, aka Picard Day. Nimble Giant is best known for its work on 2016's Master of Orion, which, according to Netflix, according to IGN, built on a moderately successful but bland execution of the inside-the-box formula, which that means nothing to me. Other releases include the aforementioned Quantum League and Champion of Reganum. Paradox, for its part, has built a name for itself in the strategy space. So, yeah, are you guys excited to see a new Star Trek game? Because some of the Star Trek stuff's not best, but I do enjoy some of the stuff. I don't know, I just talk rubbish half the time. Well, I say half the time, I say all the time, really. So, next bit of news. Spider-Man 2 PS5 release date revealed during the Summer Game Fest. Spider-Man 2 launches on October the 20th on PS5. Insomniac announced during Game Fest. One of the game's big mysteries is the identity of Venom. Insomniac wouldn't say who is behind the famous anti-hero, but did rule out Eddie Brock. In Spider-Man 2, you play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. You control both Spider-Man at different points of the campaign, but in the open world, you can switch nearly instantly between them as you explore Manhattan, Queens and Brooklyn. Both Spider-Men have stories and missions in the world exclusive to each of them. Confirmed villains include the aforementioned Venom, Lizard and Kraven. Each character's arm represents their new abilities. Peter with the symbiote. Miles has his evolved bioelectric venom powers. Oh, so he's Venom as well, is he? I don't know. If you pre-order any version, you get the early unlock of the Arcanite suit for Peter and 3 additional colour variants. An early unlock Shadow Spider suit for Miles and 3 additional colour variants. An early unlock Web Grabber gadget and 3 oh god. Does anyone really care about all this sort of weird stuff that you get? But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is coming out soon. So what do you guys think of Spider-Man? Is it one of these games that everyone loves, or is it a game that we did love back in when there was nothing to play on the PlayStation 5, and now that there's a few more games, is it going to be a little bit stilted? But we'll see we'll see. So we'll have the UK Top 40 now for this week. Still me, David, still One Up Gaming, and we will go with this week's show. So, at number 40, Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Number 39, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Number 38, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition. Number 37, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. 36, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. 35, Lego Harry Potter Collection. 34, Metroid Prime Remastered. Number 33, Just Dance 2023 Edition. 32, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. 31, WWE 2K23. Number 30, Forspoken. Number 29, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Number 28, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Number 27, Luigi's Mansion 3. Number 26, Resident Evil 4. 25, Lego 2K Drive. 24, Saints Row. 23, Splatoon 3. 22, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 21, Pokemon Scarlet. Number 20, Dead Island 2. Number 19, Halo Infinite. Number 18, Super Mario Odyssey. Number 17, Mario Party Superstars. Number 16, Spider-Man's Miles Morales. Number 15, Nintendo Switch Sports. Number 14, Pokemon Violet. Number 13, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 12, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 11, Minecraft. Number 10, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Number 9, Gran Turismo 7. Number 8, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Number 7, God of War Ragnarok. Number 6, FIFA 23. Number 5, Street Fighter 6. Number 4, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 3, Hogwarts Legacy. And number 2, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And new at number 1, Diablo 4. I've never been a big Diablo fan. And that is thanks to Games Press and the GFK Entertainment software chats, all formats. So that, my friends, is that. So I guess we'll just sort of say thank you all for watching. It's been me, David, from One Up Gaming, episode 354 of the One Up Game podcast. Please go to our website, oneupgaming.co.uk. Please go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/OUG. Our t-shirts you can buy, just go to the YouTube channel and go to store. We've got links in the description, that's the words, and you can like buy things from there. The Games Inspired Music album is available now. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. Audiobooks.ontape.com is where you can buy the first 100 podcasts, but please, if they're not available, send the owner goodwill, good health. I think he's been a bit ill recently, so we'll actually have a look to see when that might be coming back. On our site, please use the Amazon links. If you want to buy anything from Amazon, click on the link, and then you can go straight through to Amazon, buy what you want, and we get a little tiny bit of a sale through that. Follow us on Facebook, just search One Up Gaming. YouTube, please subscribe to us, please comment, please share, please bell, anything with that. We've got all these giveaways to give away, so like just leave a comment, if you want to win the Turtle Beach Recon 70s, just leave the comment Recon 70 on any video after you've subscribed. And again, the Turtle Beach Recon 50s, if you want to win this, just leave a comment on any video, Recon 50 on any of the videos once you've subscribed. And yeah, so if you want to watch us on YouTube, if you want to watch us on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/OUG official. If you want to tweet us, it's tweet@OUG official. And if you want to send us any questions, any emails, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And if you're listening to this, please subscribe to us on either iTunes, Podbean, anything like that, and just give 5 stars and positive feedback. It really helps. So thank you all for watching. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming, and I will say goodbye.